take what you need. Go ahead and just let the forehead come down to your mat. Slowly let the hips come to the heels. And then just find your breath. Maybe begin with some deep cleansing breaths in through the nose, letting it all go. And then just finding that natural rhythm with your breath that serves you. Taking a few breaths here in the stillness. Taking what you need this morning, remembering to just honor you. If there's a posture or part of a flow that you're just not feeling this morning, come back to child's pose, grab water, jump in whenever you're ready. It's new, we'll have fun with it, we'll see how it goes. On a nice deep inhale, we're going to start to walk the hands over to the right. Reaching left arm over. Lengthening arms, press that left hip back. Really feel that side body open. And then inhale, start to come back to center. Walking straight over to the other side. Maybe right hand comes over. Pressing right hip back, lengthen here. And then walking back to center. Reach those arms out long for me. And on an inhale, come straight up to tabletop. So just lining yourself up here, taking the knees under the hips, wrists under shoulders. We're going to warm up this upper back, this thoracic spine. So keeping left hand down, go ahead and take your right hand right behind your head, elbow bent. Reach that right elbow up to the ceiling. Take a look at it. Really feel the twist. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take elbow to the inside of the left for 1. Lengthen for 2. Close. Inhale, 3. Close it. And then reach that elbow back up. Take the arm to the ceiling here and just take some circles. Take the hand behind the back of the mat all the way to the front. Make about 3 circles, warming up those shoulders. Meeting at the top, opening up. And then take that right hand down. Good. Take a little hip shake back and forth. Loosen up the hips. Move your hands around. Good. Taking a breath here. Same thing, other side. Go ahead and take that right hand down. We'll reach left arm behind, lengthen, looking at that left elbow. We're going to take the elbow in to the right for 1. Inhale, open. Take it down for 2. Inhale, open. Down for 3. And open, reach fingertips to the ceiling, and behind you, take the hand, 3 big circles all the way around. Arriving with those fingertips, when you arrive, just reach up, open and twist. And then go ahead and take that hand down. Maybe bring the knees in here, finding a narrow leg child's pose. Interlace the fingers behind you if that feels good. Reaching the hands by the heels, Really opening the back of the shoulders here. Making yourself into a nice ball. And then if it feels good, maybe start to lift the hips up, reach the fingertips. Interlacing up and over. So the hands are coming around to the front of your mat. Taking what you need here. One more nice deep inhale. Exhale, start to bring those hands back down. Rising back up to the knees, we'll come back into table here. We're going to warm up the hips and the core. So planting both hands down. Go ahead and take that right leg back. Spread each toe. Find a calf stretch. Go ahead and pull that heel back. Try not to dump in that left knee. Nice stretch here. Good. Inhale back to neutral, so taking shoulders over those wrists. Engage your glute. Lift this right leg up. Flex your foot so the toes are pointing down. Holding here. You're going to keep your hands down. You're going to take knee to nose. So on an inhale, take knee in. Push out for 1. Take it in for 2. And back. For 3. And back. Now hold leg up. You can tuck left toes. Take your left hand out. Find your bird dog. Lengthen here. Press the heel away. Press those fingertips away. And we're going to tap toes and fingers down for 3. And lift. For 2. And lift. For 1. Hold here for 3. 2, 1. Keep your leg lifted. Left hand down. Take right leg around to left hip. Look over. Left shoulder. Really sink into it if it feels good. Excellent. Lifting that leg back up, using the glute to engage. Go ahead and take it around. Press the knee down. Quick narrow leg child's pose. Maybe come to elbows, prayer hands. Take the thumbs behind. Taking a nice deep breath here. And then inhale, rise up. We'll take that same sequence on the other side. So finding neutral table first, left leg behind. Go ahead and press that heel back. Stretching out the calf. Again, trying not to dump in that right knee. Good. Inhale, coming into that neutral lift, using your glute. Lift that leg up. Toes are down. Doesn't have to be too high. Everyone looks good. Both hands are planted down. Let's take knee to nose. For 1, round. Good. Press back. For 2. And back. For 3. Back. Stay lifted with your leg. Good. You can tuck right toes. And take your right hand out for bird dog. Press that heel back. Reach your fingertips forward. Holding for 3, 2, 1. And let's tap down for 3. And lift for 2. And for 1. Lift. Take your right hand down. Take that left leg all the way across. And reach over that right shoulder. And then taking that leg back, go ahead and take that knee in. 1 more narrow leg child's pose. You can relax the wrists, give the wrists a little rotation. You can take the hands back. Take a nice deep breath. Good. Rising up. Last little bit in table. We're going to warm up the hips by just doing some hip circles, getting them ready, preparing for our flow. So go ahead and just take some hip circles with the right knee. You can drop to the forearm if you wish, bringing the knee in and out. You can extend the leg out long. right? So no right or wrong here. Just move those hips about 4 times in one direction. And then take it in the other direction. And then when you're ready, taking your time, we're going to just switch our knees, switch our hips, and do the same thing. So again, just moving to however feels good for you. Going in both directions. And when you're ready, releasing, taking a moment, taking a nice deep breath. We're going to press our hands to the top of the mat. We're going to tuck our toes and find our first down dog. Good. So remember, driving those heels down toward the mat. Rotating elbows slightly in. Begin to lift your sit bones. Let your gaze be to the thighs or the belly. And then just start to walk your dog, pedal your feet. Notice how the hamstrings are feeling. Taking one knee down or one heel down as you bend the knee. And you can just take a little twist. You can take the heels over to the right, soften the knees. Drop the hips down if that feels good. Inhale back to your toes. Come and take the heels to the other direction. And drop the knees. Good. Inhaling back to center. Take a nice deep inhale for me here. Lift to your toes. Roll over. Find high plank. So pull that core up and in strong. You can always drop to the knees here, holding for 3, 2, 1. Good. Press back to your dog. Pedal each foot once or twice. Good. Drive heels down. Inhale, lift to toes, roll over, high plank. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Come to the knees. Untuck your toes. Elbows tight, lower all the way down, nice and slow. Arriving to your belly, taking the feet to the outer edges of your mat. Arms to the side. Drive your pelvis down into your mat. Engage your glutes. Good. Inhale, 3 baby cobras. Inhale, lift. And down. For 2. And down. For 3, lift and hold. For 3, 2, 1. Release. Make a pillow with your hands and maybe windshield wiper the hips side to side. Good. You can take the feet out, bring the arms down, maybe rest your cheek down to one side. Let those shoulders just settle in. Again, just taking a moment to prepare for the flow. Knowing what you need here, being mindful of how the body is feeling in your breath. Tuck your toes, press into the palms, lift up to the knees, straight to your dog. Drive the heels down, really feel that stretch, full body stretch here in down dog. Deep breath. And look to the top of your mat and just take your feet up to meet your hands. Inhaling halfway here, pulling those hips back. Reach the shoulders forward, nice flat back. Opening those hamstrings. Gazes down. Exhale, find your fold. Maybe grab your elbows and find ragdoll. So soften the knees if that feels good. Rock back and forth. Releasing those elbows. Take a nice forward fold here. Excellent. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, take your fold. And then squeeze everything root to rise. Take the arms up. Lengthen, take your time. Inhale, reach up, palms together. Reach the hands slightly behind for that baby back bend. Lengthen. Exhale, release the arms down by your side and then shake it out. We're going to start with this, like I said, ladder sequence. So we're going to build and we're going to repeat each one. We're going to take 3 segments. So we'll see how we get on. Go ahead and find that mountain pose for me. Coming toward the top of your mat, drawing the elbows or the shoulders down from the ears. Engaging the glutes and the core so you're nice and tall and strong. We're going to begin with a half sun A. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, find your fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, take the arms up, reach them up. You're exhaling to find your chair. Soften the knees, pulling that ribs in, pelvis forward. Hold your chair nice and strong for 3, 2, 1, and fold. Frame your feet, step back to your plank, and then take your flow. You can come to the knees or take your full chaturanga, lowering down, up dog or cobra, meeting in down dog. Here we go. Drive left foot down, right leg goes to the sky for 3-point. We're going to take right knee to right elbow and tap for 1. Take it back to the nose for cheetah and back. And then knee to left elbow, twist your cheetah and back. Good, open hip. And then just come back to your down dog. Pedal it out. Go ahead and look to the top of your mat. You're going to float or walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhaling halfway. Good. Exhale, fold. And root to rise. That's segment A. Exhale those hands to heart center and release. We're going to repeat that and add on. So, option to flow, or it's option to flow. You can always skip the flow and meet in dog, okay? There'll be 3 of them, I think. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway. And fold. Root to rise. Take the arms all the way to the ceiling. Exhale to chair. Lengthen here. Notice how it feels. Take a nice deep breath and then exhale, fold and frame. Step back to plank. Option to flow or meet in dog. Up dog or cobra. Meeting back and down dog. Take a nice deep breath. And here we go. Right leg rises, 3-point. Take it to the right knee to right elbow, tap, and back. To the nose, and back. To the left elbow for twisted, and back. Stay high at 3-point. Adding on, take right knee to right elbow, and hold for 3, 2, 1, push back. Take it to the nose for cheetah 3 times. For 1, push back. For 2, and back. For 3, 3-point. Here we go. We're going to twist. Take knee to left elbow. Kick your foot out for fallen star. Pivot up. Left hand goes to the ceiling. Right hand is grounded. Good. It's okay. You're going to take left hand down. You're going to pivot that left foot and take your right leg all the way around for side plank. Beautiful. Lift those hips. Hold for 3, 2, roll over to high plank. Both hands plant. You're in high plank. Press to your dog. Take a nice deep breath. Look to the top of your mat. Float your feet to meet your hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. And we root to rise. Exhale those hands to heart center. And we add on one last sequence to that where we incorporate some balance work, okay? So repeating those two, deep breath in, still staying on that right leg. Inhale, reach up. And fold. Halfway. And fold. Root to rise. Exhale to chair. Holding your chair and breathe. Good. Fold. Option to flow or just meet in dog. Coming to the knees or take your full chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Good. Down dog. Taking a nice deep breath here, preparing. We're going to take right leg to the sky for 3-point. Breathe. Right knee, right elbow, tap for 1. Go back to 3-point. To the nose for 1. Back to 3-point. Knee to left elbow, twist, and back. Take a deep breath here. Right leg still high for 3-point. Take it to the right elbow here and hold for 3, 2, 1. Press back. To the nose for 3. Take it in for 1 and back. For 2 and back. For 3 and back. So knee goes to left elbow, kick foot through for fallen star. Right hand grounds, left arm goes up. There you go, Casey. Lift. Breathing here. Left arm comes down and you pivot that left foot. Take your right leg around for side plank. Right hand's up. Lift your hips. Come back to high plank. Hold here. Press to your dog. Drop to the forearms. Hold it here. Press back to your dog. You got this. Good work. Adding on, final part. Right leg up. Step it through for your twist. So the left hand plants, right hand rises. Feel the twist. Squeeze those thighs together. Now you're going to lift yourself up to a revolved high lunge. So this right arm's pointing toward the back of the mat. Left arm in front. Lengthen here. Really working balance. You're going to unwind to warrior 2. Get low and breathe. Holding here. Good. You're going to pivot both feet to face that wall for a 5-point star facing Casey. So 5-point star, arms up. Lengthen. Take your hands to heart center and take a side lunge to the back of your mat. Good. Inhale, 5-point star. Open up. Really stretch. Take a breath here. Beautiful. Exhale, find warrior 2 to the front of your mat. Lengthen and strong. You guys look good. Flip your palm. Find peaceful. Keeping knee bent. You're going to flow through this peaceful and side angle. So find your side angle, right forearm down, left arm up. Inhale, back to peaceful. One more side angle. Good, back to warrior 2. Holding here. Go ahead and lengthen and reverse. Let's give that quad a break. And here we go. Working our balance on this side. We're going to move into half moon on the right. So the right hand's going to come down to your block or to your mat. Reaching. Find that half moon, flexing your foot. So everyone's foot's flexed to Casey. Good. Breathe. When you feel like you have your half moon, take your time. You're going to take both hands down, square the hips, and find your standing split. Good. So the left leg goes up slightly, reaching your right head or your head down toward the right knee. You're going to soften the knees and you're going to start to take your left leg down to the mat. You're going to rise your body up. Lift left leg for stork. Right hand to the knee, left hand back, so revolved, hand to knee, or modified Shiva. Focusing here. Take your left hand, reach for the top of the foot, and move into dancer. Press the top of the foot into your hand. Good. And lengthen. Reaching up, finding your balance, working through the wobbles. It's all good. Slowly release your hand. Take a big step back to high lunge. Left leg's back. Get low in your lunge. Power left to meet right to chair. Breathe. And power to stand. How was that?
Second half got a little.
Yeah. So that's the sequence building on. And so that's a lot on the right side, so we're going to move into the left. Same thing.
How many times do you do that?
Just probably just once, depending on the time. So we just did the right side, so it's 3 segments. And that last sequence, just so, because it's a lot of moves. When we come into the twist, we're going to be on the other leg, but here's your twist. You reach up, whoops, revolve. You windmill to warrior 2. We take the peaceful and the side angle. That last little bit is half moon to a standing split. And you can bring that foot down as you lift up to find your hand to knee revolve into dancer. Deep breath. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, find your fold. And move fluid. Move how you wish here. Inhale, halfway. You don't have to stay on my count. Exhale, find your fold. Root to rise. And if my count sounds good to you, take it. Otherwise, do you. Exhale, chair. Nice deep breath. Just remember, tuck ribs. Really try not to ever arch. You really want to pull in. Lengthen here, your arms. Exhale, fold. You can frame your feet, step back to a plank. You can take a flow or you can skip and meet in dog. Up, dog, or cobra. Everyone meets in dog. Take a little pedal of the feet. Nice deep breath. Here we go. Pressing right foot down securely. Here, left leg rises, 3-point. Left knee, left elbow tap for 1. Come back. To the nose for cheetah. 3-point. Twist to the right elbow and back to 3-point. Open your hip. Take it to dog. Take a little pedal, look to the top of your mat. Float your feet to meet your hands. Or walk them up. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, fold. And root to rise. Exhale those hands to heart center. And release. Repeating and adding on. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway for me. Frame your feet. Take your flow or meet in dog. Oh, I forgot chair. Lucky for you. Go ahead. Up dog or cobra. Back to your dog. Everyone meeting in dog. Here we go. Left leg up. Take it to the left elbow and tap for 1. And back. To the nose. And back. And twist. And back. Stay in 3-point. Adding on. Take it to left knee, left elbow, holding here. And take it back. To the nose 3 times for 1 to the nose. Press back. To the nose for 2. And back. To the nose for 3. And back. Good. Left leg comes to the right, left knee to right elbow. Take your foot out. Now you're pressing into left hand as the right hand rises. Lifting hips. Beautiful. So we're in Fallen Star. Take your right hand down, pivot that right foot so you're twisting into left leg's on top for side plank. Lengthen and hold. Roll to high plank, both hands down. Excellent. Press to your dog. Take a breath. Soften the knees. You can float or walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhaling halfway and folding and root to rise. Exhale those hands to heart center and release. There we go. Those two again and adding on our last. And we're going to take that chair that we forgot. Hands to the side. Here we go. Half sun, to chair. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway and fold. Root to rise. Hands come up. Exhale, chair. Holding here for 3, for 2, for 1, and fold. Step it back to your plank. Take your flow or just meet in dog. Again, listen to what your body's saying here. Up dog or cobra as we meet in dog. Adding on, deep breath. Left leg up. Good. We take it to the left elbow and tap. Back to 3-point. To the nose. And back. And twist. And back. Stay here. 3-point. Good. Left knee, left elbow. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Press back. To the nose for 1. And back for 2, and back for 3, and back. Good work. Twist your cheetah. Left leg through for Fallen Star. Right hand rises. Breathe here. Right hand down. Pivot onto the right foot as the left leg comes around for side plank. Everyone looks good. Hold here. Take it around to a high plank. Press to your dog. Drop to dolphin, drop to the forearms. Take a deep breath. Now power to dog. You can press one arm up at a time or press both arms up. And here we go, adding on left leg up. Take a deep breath, step it through for the twist. Left arm comes up. Squeeze those thighs together. Now this is balance 2. You're going to power yourself up to that revolved high lunge. The left arm will start to go behind you as the right arm goes to the front. Breathing in your revolved lunge. Windmill to warrior 2. Beautiful. Holding warrior 2. Everyone's going to face Rob. We're going to lengthen to a 5-point. Take these 5 points as a nice deep breath. Exhale, hands to heart center, lunge to the back of the mat. Inhale, back to 5-point. Good. We're going to take warrior 2, front of the mat. You're going to flip your palm, and we're going to flow through peaceful and side angle. Reach back. And then to side angle, left forearm down, reach right arm up. Back to peaceful. Back to side angle. Rise to warrior 2. And let's lengthen and reverse. Good. Excuse me. Warrior 2. Preparing that sequence with our balance, right? Left arm down, you're going to find your half moon. Power through. Find that half moon. Play with it. Flex your foot. You can hover or keep that arm down. You're going to take your right hand down. You're going to both hands plant to find your standing split. You're going to start to take that right leg to the mat or rise straight up into stork as the left hand grabs the knee and you revolve your hand to knee. The right hand is going to reach for the top of that foot. Press the top of the foot into that hand as you reach forward and shine here. It's okay. Breathe. Work through the wobbles. Back leg goes back to a high lunge. Lengthen. Take your time and play with it as much as you wish. We're going to take right to meet left for a chair. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and fold. Woo! Inhale halfway, fold, find ragdoll, take what you need here. That seemed to go much faster, didn't it? Yeah, hi, want me to turn the heat down a little bit?
Okay. It's wild. You were way more stable on the right side.
Yeah.
And then we traded.
You were more stable on the left side. I was more stable on the left side.
That's the side we just did.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Which was the one where you were struggling a little bit. That was my point. Like
You were more stable on the first sequence.
right.
No, I felt like I was more stable on that sequence.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe it's because I was
with
flopping.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dancer.
When I was flopping around, I wasn't paying
Yeah.
attention.
All right, guys. We're going to try just that balancing part one more time. We're going to just go to the third segment, all right? Because we have the time. And we're not going to do the first and second. We'll just move through that last segment. So shake everything out. We'll give us a chance one more time, and then we'll take it to the mat and stretch out. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway. And fold. Go ahead and root to rise. Arms up. Last chair. Holding here. And fold. Now, why don't we just step back to dog, okay? And from dog, drop to the forearms for dolphin. I know. Now, if you want the challenge, you're going to walk your toes in about a step. Press your head through between your hands. Do not do this if you're not ready for the challenge or your body's saying enough. Press your feet or walk your feet back. And then power one hand at a time or power both arms up to down dog. Good work, everyone. Good, Casey. Right side, we're going to take left leg down, take the right leg up to 3-point. Step it through for your twist. Right hand rises. You're going to slowly and carefully start to bring this right arm behind you as you lift yourself up to the revolved high crescent. It's an awkward posture. Working your balance here. Windmill open, warrior 2. Everyone's facing Casey. Beautiful. Warrior 2. Pivot your feet to the wall for a 5-point. Lengthen here. Take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, take the hands to heart center for the side lunge to the back of the mat. Beautiful. Power back to 5-point. And then pivot the front foot to warrior 2. Lengthen those arms strong. Here, flip your palm. Find your peaceful. Right forearm to the inside of that right leg for side angle. Lift up to peaceful. Good. Back to side angle. Back to warrior 2. Go ahead and lengthen your right leg and give that a break as you reverse. And back to warrior 2. Half moon to your standing split. So play with it. Take what you need here. Hover your half moon. Take your hand down, working on the lines, working on lifting the leg, having wrist above shoulder. When you have your half moon, both hands plant to the block or to the mat as you find your standing split. Good. Now you're going to start to lift your body up as that left leg rises. to stork. Flex the foot, right hand to knee, left arm behind. Beautiful, you guys. Look super good. Left hand to the top of the foot, nice and slow and controlled as you reach back for your dancer. Good. Think about pressing that knee inward too. So sometimes that knee wants to flare out like mine was just doing. You want to have the knee in. Beautiful. Big step back to the lunge. Lengthen. Breathe. Left meets right for chair. And just power to stand. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway. And fold. Root to rise. Beautiful. Exhale, chair. Everyone just fold and step back to your plank. I'm sorry, to your dog. Sorry about that. I was trying to get you to not do that. Go ahead and just meet me in dog. Drop to the forearms if you wish. If you want to walk your feet in and press your head through, give that a whirl. Strengthening shoulders and arms here, back. Walk your feet back if you wish. And then power one arm or both arms to down dog. Then we'll work that left side and we're done. Left leg up. Good, step it through. Find your twist as the left arm up. Squeeze those thighs together. Now you really want to drive into that the ball of that right foot. That's supporting you as you lift yourself up. Left arm behind, right hand in front for the revolve crescent. Good, Rob. Holding here. Now you're going to windmill open to warrior two. Everyone's facing Rob. Beautiful. Holding here. You're going to lengthen, feet face the wall for 5 point. Take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, your hands to heart center, lunge toward the back of your mat. Inhale, 5 point. Pivot front foot to warrior two. Find your alignment here. Move through peaceful side angle, so flip palm, peaceful. Take it to side angle. Back to peaceful. Back to side angle. Back to warrior two. Lengthen. Give that leg a break. Reverse. Warrior two. Here we go. We got this last little bit and play with it. Take your time. It's half moon, standing split to lifted knee, twisted knee, okay? So play with it. Take your time. Half moon. Working your lines if you wish. Finding that standing split, driving your head toward left knee as that right leg goes up. And then you're going to start to lift up as the right knee comes up. Left hand to knee. Right arm back as we do the standing revolve knee. And then this right hand is going to reach for that foot. Try to keep the knees squeezing together, thighs engaged as you move into your dancer. So the tendency is for the knee to flare out. Just being mindful. Lengthen, press the foot into the hand, super strong. As you release, you're going to take a big step back to your high lunge. Play with it, take your time. Good. Power right to left. To your chair. And stay through it. Go ahead and just let's settle down onto our bottoms. So just lower yourself down. Go ahead and lengthen your legs for me. I think so for this first one. And at the end of the day, after the flow, when you guys are doing this at home, if you wish, you can turn me off and listen to yourself. You guys know what your body needs. So I'm trying to figure out what y'all need, but you may not want what I'm doing. So it's a great opportunity to start doing what y'all need to.
That was a great challenge as well. That was really good.
No, I hear you. Yeah, no, I hear you.
I'm surprised how unbalanced I am in those sequences. The third Setting the ladder.
Yeah.
Things they don't last time, like the warrior three in there. I couldn't do it, and then the next week I could by the end of it.
You had it good.
Yeah.
It's a build-in. I mean, that was challenging. The first time I did it, I've been practicing it at the gym and so such. So take your right ankle over knee and reach that right hand behind. Go ahead and lift your left arm up because we do this to lengthen the spine, to really open up here, and then take that arm inside or hug or hook as you reach over that right shoulder. So again, it's okay to be discouraged. It's okay not to like the flow. It's okay to be wobbly and off balance. I just really encourage you all to show yourself compassion and kindness and knowing. Go ahead and reach around. I'll counter that. Knowing that every day, I feel like it's said so often, reach up. And some people just think, oh, whatever. But you truly do come to that every day, different. Some days you're balanced, some days you're not. Some days we're mentally there, some days we're not. Every day is something different, and it's how we approach ourselves. So left, switch that left.
On Friday, like the last month and this month.
Yeah.
Kind of see where we are or where we are.
Lengthen up and twist when you're ready. And it was pretty warm in here. Which is really better for us when it's warm when we're moving like that, to be honest. But I know it's not very pleasant sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's too cold. Go ahead and counter that. Reach over. And then go ahead and come back and just shift your bottom to the front of your mat. You can just slowly come down onto your back. Oh, take the knees into the chest. Maybe open the knees into the armpits here. Maybe bend one knee in as you open up the left leg. Like alternate back and forth, knee toward armpit. There you go. So taking what you need here. Maybe coming into a left, putting your left leg down, just taking a right side happy baby. When we go one side at a time, we get a little bit more opening. So the right knee is going in toward the armpit. Open up here, working that glute, hamstring, and quad, stretching everything out here. And then release that right foot and just switch your grip. Take left foot into hand. Notice how you feel on each side. Again, same thing. Sometimes we're tighter on one side. Sometimes we feel stronger on one side. It's all about just balancing everything out. Deep breath. Good. Both legs straight to the ceiling. Take your hands behind the thighs to support. Just give those ankles a rotation. And then take the feet to the mat, outer edges. Give the wrists a rotation. And then just cactus your arms here. Drop the knees over to the right. Take that right foot onto the left knee if that feels good. Look over your left shoulder for the twist. Release that right ankle and just let the knees stay there for a moment. Giving ourselves a nice stretch on that side. Good. Inhale, center. Just reground your lower back. Take a moment. And then let the knees fall to the left or the other side, wherever you were. Maybe left ankle goes on top as you look over right shoulder. So your gaze is just opposite of the knees if you're ever on another side. And then release that foot, but keep the knees down. And then inhale, center, and maybe just windshield wiper the knees back and forth. And then whatever you need here, take, or we're just going to move into nice resting Shavasana. So you can go legs up the wall, or you can just find a nice space on your mat. We're going to enjoy this resting time, right? Letting the body settle and recover. Giving yourself a moment to just be still. Letting the mind settle. As you're finding space and rest, finding rest in this space here, take a moment to just acknowledge that you showed up this morning, that you gave yourself this gift of yoga, this gift of community and friendship that we've all established here. Knowing that this is your safe space, coming into this room as you are is enough. No change is needed. Knowing that no matter what the day brings or how our bodies are feeling, it's going to fluctuate, it's going to change. But the one thing that we can keep constant is just showing ourselves compassion and kindness and love, reminding ourselves over and over that we are enough just as we are. We're exactly where we're supposed to be and exactly how we're supposed to be. Taking a deep breath here, inhale. And let go anything that feels like tension or holding you back. If it feels good, maybe reach the arms up and over. And then as you bring the arms down, maybe draw the knees into the chest one final time. Giving yourself a hug, maybe rocking side to side, noticing how that feels. Again, just acknowledging yourself for being here and for showing up this morning. Giving yourself thanks and smiling. And when you're ready, we'll just come to a comfortable seated position, taking your time, maybe closing your eyes. And we'll just seal the practice together before we head out onto our Friday and into the weekend. Taking a deep cleansing breath. Inhale here. Exhale, let it all go. Taking your hands to the heart or at heart center if you wish. Thank you again for being here, for allowing me to lead you in this flow, for having fun, keeping it light, and just the energy that you all brought in here this morning. I'm thankful and grateful for each and every one of you. I hope you have an amazing Friday and weekend and look forward to seeing you all next week. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Casey. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Rob. Good work, everyone.